My name is Angela Diaz. I'm the director of the Mount Sinai Adolescent Health Center, and you're not alone. What I'm looking forward after COVID is for all of us to be able to be with family, to be with friends, to share a meal, to go out, to really be able to hug each other. I'm a hugger. And when people hug me, that warmth really gives me energy. So I'm looking forward for all of us to be able to do that. The other thing that I'm looking forward is that I work with young people at the Mount Sinai Adolescent Health Center, and I'm looking for the moment when all young people are free. The life of young people having interrupted their school, their proms, their graduation, their college experience, their jobs, everything has been really disconnected, basically interrupted, as has been their relationships, relationship with family, relationship with friends, romantic relationship. And I feel that young people are really like birds. They need to be free, they need to fly, fly, fly. And that is really important. So I'm looking for that day when young people are free. We are all social beings, and we need to be connected and free at the same time. And I'm looking forward to that. The other thing is that during the pandemic, I think the intersectionality of the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on health, the financial crisis, as well as the racial injustice and the struggles that we have been experiencing, all those things at once have affected our youth, have affected our staff, actually, and their families, all the families. And 30% of our youth said to us that they lost a loved one. Just imagine, on top of everything else that I just mentioned, also the sense of loss, the sense of grief. And often they couldn't go to the hospital when the families were sick. They couldn't go to the funeral to really try to go through the ritual of mourning all together with your family. So you had all these losses without being able to really be connected and do these things as a community the way they usually happen. So all that, I think, is leading to us being affected, our well-being, our mental health. We have a sense of isolation, a sense of loss, a sense of grief. So I'm looking forward to the moment we all heal from all these things, when we all have access to whatever is going to help us heal, whether it is a religious community, access to yoga, or mental health services. Because I think that would be really, really important for us to heal and to be back in the community. So I'm also looking forward to when we don't have to worry about COVID anymore. When we feel that we have been vaccinated, so I'm looking forward to people getting vaccinated. And actually at the Mount Sinai Adolescent Health Center, we are about to start vaccinating youth. At this point, 16 and older. In the future, when the vaccine gets approved for younger, 12 and older, we will also do that. So I'm looking forward to the moment when people are vaccinated, when young people can go back to school, when the staff can feel that they're not afraid, that they can be with their family and travel. When I can be with my children and my family and, just to go back to normalcy. And then the other thing that I'm looking forward, and this is more like sort of a dream, as to when we have an inclusive society, a society where we all belong, where we are all valued, where we all respected, we all contribute, we all, it has been shown that when we have a diverse society, we all do better. The outcomes are better, the products are better, the finances are better. So we just really need to get to that point. And I think we are in a unique moment where there has been an awakening, actually, that people see how important, how necessary this is for the U.S. to become fully integrated, fully diverse, where we appreciate each other's diversity and we really help each other do well, and where we all can really not just survive but thrive. So we all just need to work together towards that dream, and I think the moment is really here and we should not let that moment pass. So let's all commit to making sure that we have that type of society, that we are healthy, that we're immunized, that we really pursue what we need to heal, and that we have a future, a present and a future actually, much better than 2020. So anyway, thank you. And you're not alone. We are on this together, all of us. And we are here for you and you're there for us. Thank you.